from Southern Maryland's weather leader. This is a JB Weather Alert.
And good morning, everyone. I'm Forecaster John Bordash. We're sitting just after 7 o'clock here, and we are looking at many areas now flipping over to snow. And not just snow, we're talking a moderate to heavy snow now beginning to develop across the region as that sleet mixed area continues to press further and further to the south and east. Radar now depicts it across far southern parts of St. Mary's County, with much of the region, again, getting in on some of that snow. Let's go ahead and give radar a pause and zoom in here. Let's bring up our high resolution radar. And as we do so, what you will notice is that we are looking at that area of sleet really kind of confined from about Leonardtown Point south. And radar shows maybe we're getting some mixing coming in to parts of Hughesville. I'm not sure I necessarily buy that. I think once we get over to snow, we're sitting with all snow. But we have these dark blues really showing up across our region. If we were to turn the precipitation typing off, what you're noticing here, you see these bright reds, and typically we would think that would be heavy rain. But because we're now getting down to 32, 33, 34 degrees, we flip it over, that's very heavy snow. And if you are in parts of St. Mary's County or Charles County, or even King George County, I'm sure you see it. Earlier this morning, we saw one of those heavier bands of snow trying to set up around Annapolis, down Route 50 on over towards the Washington, D.C. area. And right now, that entire area has shifted down to the south, and we are now talking about snow really region wide. And if we come and take a look at some of our traffic cameras, if I can bring it on up and go ahead and give it a refresh, and we will take a look at this together. Let's come on in here. Let's start down here towards Great Mills, because I know this camera has definitely been showing some snow accumulation, and we can see it. You're getting a little bit of an accumulation out here on the grassy surfaces. Snow is falling down here in Great Mills. If we take a look at some of our other traffic cameras, Leonardtown is showing. We're even getting accumulation here on the roads in Leonardtown. This is 5 at 243, so you're going to want to take it easy if you're needing to travel this morning, but if you don't need to, I definitely wouldn't recommend it. Taking a look still down here in St. Mary's County, you can see snow is accumulating quick. It wasn't snowing in St. Mary's County, especially this part of St. Mary's County, as much as maybe half an hour ago, but we've switched over quick, and we're looking at those accumulations really piling up, getting in on those 1 to 2 inch an hour snowfall rates. Coming further north, let's take a look up here near the Indian Head area, and we've gotten to a point now where this entire scene is snowing. So we are looking at, decent amount of snow coming through much of the region. Up here towards North Beach, you can see the roadway here, Cox Road 260, completely snow covered. We take a look out here near Brandywine. We can see, you can't even see the camera because it's so snowy, and you can see some cars going by with their four-way flashers on. And one last one, we'll come up here near near the Annapolis region, and we can see that heavy snow continuing to come down, really reducing visibility. So that is why when we talk about this, reduced visibility, slick spots, it's going to be an issue if you are looking to travel. Now that we have passed about 7 o'clock, we're moving from roads just being wet to roads beginning to develop slick spots, even on our major highways, and that's happening a little quicker than I thought it would. So travel really will not be advised throughout the day today. We're going to keep that snow in the forecast for much of our daylight hours today. I think the heaviest is between now and about lunchtime, around noon, 1 o'clock. From that point, we will begin to taper things off, but I don't think we really fully push the snow out of here till about 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Taking a look at Futurecast, the newest run will be coming in here shortly, but what we can see is that Futurecast had us getting over to snow. This was Futurecast trying to simulate now, when it's pretty accurate with what's going on. And we're looking at that snow continuing across the region past lunchtime as we head over towards 1, 2, 3 o'clock, finally pushing out of the region. That would be why I still think, and I need to get through all my graphics here, that's why I still think we are on tap for a good 4 to 8 inches of snow across the region. The highest totals are likely to be from Shadyside, Dunkirk, Indian Head, down to about Newburgh, Mechanicsville, Prince Frederick. That's probably where you'll see the highest snow totals. South of there, you're still going to see high snow totals, and if this changeover can continue going as quick as it has been, you might even be able to get more than that 2 to 3 inches down towards Skyline. You could be game on for 3 to 5, 4 to 6 inches of snow down there as well. So it's a very active morning across the region. We're going to continue to track this. We will need to be watching how these winds develop as we push through the day today. Winds are gusting already upwards of 15 to 20, 25 miles an hour, and they are probably only going to increase. Model data shows that we probably top off with wind gusts between 30 and 45 miles per hour this afternoon. Winds coming from the north really channeling in that cold air. And if we just come back here to that updated threat timeline, we're talking heavy snow, especially for our northern communities, but I think many areas get in on that moderate to heavy snow between now through about 1 o'clock. So 12, let's just say if it's 12 o'clock, we have 8:30, 9:30, 10, that's about 4 hours. You see 1 inch an hour snowfall rates. Just there, you're getting 4 inches. And it's possible that some of us see snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour. So, that would really kind of pile things up. If I come back over here, what I want to do, and Leonardtown's now down to 34 degrees. Those temperatures are only going to continue to drop. What I want to do is bring it on over to our Futurecast model. Let me take this off. We want to come on over to that, and let's clear what we have on the map right now. If we take a look at how our model depicts the potential for snowfall across the region, the total accumulation of snowfall, let me bring that up here. Our model through today shows our northernmost areas picking upwards of a foot of snow. So could that be possible in an area like Waldorf on over towards northern Calvert County, southern PG, southern Anne Arundel? Definitely, it's possible. Now, that would be where our model has the highest snowfall totals, but even down to the south, our model shows upwards of 8 inches or so down here near Lesby into Leonardtown, even getting down towards Valley Lee and St. Inigo's getting upwards of 7 inches. That's what our model shows. It could be off a little bit. My forecast is 4 to 8, but our model is definitely showing how it is very possible that we see locally higher totals than what we are looking at right now. What I want to try to bring up, because this looks like it's the newest run of our model, and the issue is that it's not fully rendered into the system, so we'll work through this. Our model projection for 7 o'clock, this looks dead on. Right now radar has snow really just across far southern St. Mary, or just sleet across far southern St. Mary's County with snow elsewhere, and that's what we're looking at. As you push towards 8 o'clock, we're going to keep the snow around. Many areas are looking at that heavy snow, even down towards Ridge, even down towards Dameron, keeping that heavy snow. And maybe you only get in on just moderate snow instead of the heavy snow up north, but you're still getting decent amounts of snow, high snow rates across the region. And this is really just going to continue as we push forward. You see at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, we're continuing to see snow push into the region. And then as we head, let's just take it out towards 3 o'clock. And our model is just then getting the snow out of the area. So I think it is going to be a very high impact event, and it's going to be, producing a decent amount of snow across the region. So stay safe. I think what I'm going to try to do is do these updates on every 30 minutes or every half hour. So 7:30, 8:30. And maybe not a live update outside because that hasn't been going too well, but I will record an update outside on the hour and taking a look at the latest snowfall measurements. But I was just out there. We went from literally an hour or so of rain, we've seen rain for a decent amount, and then about an hour of sleep between about 6 and 7, and then we hit right around 7 o'clock, and that snow came down, and it came down quick. And it's already accumulated on parking lots. My car is pretty snow filled. There's a lot of snow. So stay safe. I'll continue to have updates on Facebook, facebook.com/JBWeather, at JB_weather on Twitter, and Instagram JBWeather, or at JBWeather, and also check JBWeather.net. Just JBWeather all over the place. You kind of know what to do. But I'm going to drink some water, eat some breakfast, and we're going to continue to watch how this snow event develops. Have a nice and safe one, and keep it tuned right here to JB Weather.
Check the forecast anytime online at jbweather.net.